This is day 17 designing a custom Lego house for my dad. As you can see here, here's the Lego house we're designing. It's my childhood home. And we have 3 rules for this channel. 20-minute video every day, no editing, and show some progress in the build every day. Um, let's start the timer. Okay, today's the day of interiors. So I've got this empty house, right? We've been working on some details, and we made the fountain yesterday, threw the cat in, told the cat story. Um, and now I want to get some of these interior details in. Um, yeah. So while y'all were gone, I downloaded a bunch of the interior pics of the house. So I think let's start with this great room here. This is like the living room, dining room, a kitchen combo. Um, Here we go. This is what it looks like. So you can see, let's get this oriented in the same way that the picture's taken. Kind of like that. You can kind of see, there's that front door, right? And then there's this like, what do you call that? Pantry back there, fridges, our fridge and freezer, big old island. There's that door that goes out to the center court or to this courtyard. That door is like on this side of the picture. Let's see if that angle. Yeah, you can see the little fountain out there that we worked on last time. Maybe I gotta enlarge this. There you see the fountain. So that would be like looking at it this way, right? Um, yeah. So as you can see, like here it's got a full stove and everything, but like in our Lego model, that's like 6 studs, you know? So this is a lot. The interiors, I mean, the whole thing's a lot smaller, right? Like the scale's way off because these doors should probably be 2 studs wide, maybe smaller. But I kind of like that idea, that look of the exaggerated size. Um, and now we gotta try to work around it. So we're gonna make a simplified version of this. Just enough to get the idea of the kitchen across, but not so much that it like is actually like photo accurate, you know? So I guess coming back to our pick, let's go back to the previous one. I don't really have a good one, showing to the left of this. It's really just like an open space, and a couch, and a TV. So let's start with the island. Coming back to this is how our thing is laid out. So we need an island that kind of goes like that. We could try putting the pantry in here, but I feel like the pantry is the easiest thing to just skip since we I think it's the easiest thing to skip since like it's not an iconic part, if that makes sense. Like you'll recognize the kitchen by the layout of the island, not necessarily by the pantry. If there's room, we can add it in, but yeah. So for starters, how do we want to do this? I guess I should just start placing pieces and we'll kind of figure out what works as we go. So I need this to kind of come over. Yeah, something like that. And maybe we line that up with the window itself. Let's put this back on the full grid. Yeah. Yeah, I think so, because you can kind of see the wall basically lines up with that. And then there's this pantry out here, but if we were to get rid of that, I think this is about the right distance. Because coming back to this photo, or going to the other photo, I guess it would end right there, right? If we didn't do if we did do the pantry. But yeah, I don't want to use 3 studs. I don't know. Do they have like a fridge piece? No. Refrigerator. I mean, they kind of do. It's kind of perfect. Is there like a front to this thing? Low key. Okay, now I feel like we gotta at least put the fridge in there. As long as it comes in, oh, it doesn't even come in silver. The silver would be so sick. Um, yeah. Okay. Well, that's okay. Wait, is that the normal? Is that the same as these? Is this a 1 by 3 by? It's a 1 by 4 by 6. That's what it is. Damn, so that's really the only door? What if we at least get like put a handle on there? Like if we could at least do, I think that comes out, yeah, it comes out way too far. But you know what I'm saying? Like the vertical handle that kind of matches, um, yeah, the vertical handle on there. Yeah. Oh, I guess you could do something as simple as just a bar and um, one of these pieces. Still might be too long, but we can give it a shot. 6 long, too much. Yeah, it is. I mean, that kind of gives the right vibe. What color does it come in? Chrome silver. That's perfect. Oh, this doesn't really come in the right colors. Might just make it white. I mean, that kind of gives the right vibe. Kind of like that. Maybe we just push these though, like all the way back. And then, yeah, I kind of like that. There's no, wait, is there no, oh no, there we go. That's what we're talking about. That's just rendering funky. I think so. I think it's just reflecting all the brown. Hmm. What if I were to like flip around? Yeah, that's so funny. Huh. Okay. Well, I like that. I feel like that gives the right vibe. I do wish they came in like a gray or a silver, but at least a gray, you know? But I think it's good enough. Okay, so then let's do, I mean, then it really feels like we gotta come all the way over with the center island, but I think that's a good thing. Okay, maybe we do a four out or four over. Yeah, I feel like the two wide walkways is good enough. Yeah. I kind of am tempted to pull this out more. Like all we have over here is like a TV and a couch. And then in this corner would be the dining room or the dining table. So actually maybe I'd throw the dining table in there and kind of see how it feels. But if I do like if we just build these up, I mean we probably want too high. I mean it is a higher countertop. So maybe we go 3 high and then something for the like maybe a 2 by 4 tile as the countertop. If we put a gap in there, we could kind of go like that, which I kind of like. I don't know. Or maybe we just go like this. Keep it simple. Yeah, I kind of like that. Um, yeah, actually, that gives the vibe. Here's the photo again. You can see that overhang. Well, I think it actually doesn't overhang on that end. So we could, I don't know actually how we do that if it didn't, I don't know. Let's leave it as is. I like it. Um, well, actually, I know how we do this. There's a 1 by 2 too, right? Or is there a 3 by 2? That would be ideal. Or 2 by 3? Yeah, wait, that's perfect. Let's do that because that's how it is in the actual thing, and I feel like it fits the vibe a little bit better. Yeah, I like that. It still fits the vibe and it gives more space. As for the countertop, it's this like, multicolor thing, very popular in the era. Doesn't come in that color. What about, we could do brown to just like match the rest of the house. I feel like medium nougat might be the right vibe though. Is it? Yeah. Okay. I like that. Is this? Oh, it's all this stuff. What about white? Nope. I don't really care what these are, so let's just get these fixed. Okay, cool. Huh. Why doesn't it like that? Does that just like not exist nowadays or something? Okay, just gonna get rid of that. Okay. I mean, does that actually capture the vibe of these? Kind of like tan better, honestly. I don't know. What do y'all think? What actually like is the right color? Our other options, dark tan, but I feel like that doesn't feel right. Light nougat, medium nougat, and tan. Yeah, maybe light nougat. I don't know. Let's just do that for now. And then for the middle island, something similar. Maybe we can do like a, what is that, 2 by, and we at least need some countertop along the back there. I feel like it's not gonna feel right without that. There's like so little space there though. Maybe like just that. None of this like lines up right now though. Now that we're like doing all this to it. Hmm. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right in there. I mean, we could move all this out one. Maybe we try that and see how that feels. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like interiors were always very difficult. I mean, kind of that. Well, let's start with at least building this up. Let's go to 2 by 2. Let's see it first before we knock it. Or actually, it's a 2 by 1 or 1 by 2. Um, yeah. I feel like there was some story I was going to tell about this. What was it though? I guess the other thing, there's not a 5 by 1, is there? 1 by 5, whatever. No, but I guess we could do that because now that I'm looking at this pic, I'm realizing too, like we've got cabinets on 2 sides of it. It's just this side that's, and I think the other, yeah, I think it's like 2 and 2. Oh no, it is. So cabinets on 3 sides, this white one just on one. Same with this outer layer. Um, oh, and there's 2 levels to this one too. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Um, I feel like if we do that, we got to just get rid of this back wall. Honestly, thinking we just get rid of that back wall so we can give more space to the islands. Yeah, I kind of think that's the move. Um, yeah, let's do that. So then if we get just like a 1 by 3, or let's see, like something like that. Yeah. And then we can do the 1 by 2s. Sorry, one sec. You'll see what I'm trying to say here. Um, so keep this as the white, but then these all become that wood paneling. Um, yeah, like that. And then we can just do something like that. And then, yeah, I like that. My only other thought is like, I don't know. I kind of like wrapping that. I feel like it captures that essence of like the end caps being wood. Um, and then if we move this whole thing over, and then I think we'll have some more room the for the like inner level of this that's like lower. So now on here we can go something like this. We need a 6. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, something like that, because that's where the sink is. Yeah, I'm liking this. I like where we're going with this. And then we need a silver one here, at least gray. We could go black with it. No, let's just go gray. I think we're gonna have to unify the million different colors in this, but I think this works. Unless they have like a microwave. Not really. But I'm looking at this right here, right? Doing that microwave, the higher end cap, and then it's like lower all the way down. So let's go like that. And this is the right height. We've got like a sink right there. So like you can see it there. Is there like a faucet, something or other? Oh, that's way too big. Tap. Wait, that's kind of sick. Yeah, I think that gives the right vibe. Obviously, it's like the totally wrong size. Um, oh, that's the large. This is the small. What's the difference? Oh, small handles versus large. Oh, okay. Honestly, I like the small. Okay. Yeah, I like that. What about faucet? Is there anything that, or what about, I feel like I had a story today that I was gonna tell, and I'm just not remembering it. We could try something like this though, right? I just really need something that like loops way up and around. Um, like that's pretty sick. I don't know how we'd attach it to anything. What's on the bottom of it? Huh. It's those. Yeah. But it's like that kind of captures the essence of the sink, right? Like that gives this vibe of that. Especially if it was, yeah, dark gray. Yeah, that's perfect. Versus this, I mean, it's got the chrome silvers. That's kind of fun. And it still gives the right vibe-ish. But like definitely this one's better. So that's kind of sold me, not gonna lie. We just gotta find a way to actually attach it now. I guess there's always the opportunity for one of these, but I feel like that's a little more abstract. Um, yeah, yeah, I like this thing. Let's see if we can make it work. Oh, interesting. Ooh, one of these could probably make that work. Okay, so it just basically goes in the end. Like, yeah, that whole. Okay, that's definitely workable. What if we were to go? Hmm, it's actually tough. I'm just gonna move this over in case we do come back to it. We'll probably use it somewhere else anyway. Um, how would we even attach this thing? These could be a good middle ground. I just love the look of that. If I can just get it to work. I think I gotta do something, some put something in there, you know? Let's go back to this grid. Yeah. Yeah, like just something right there. Oh, maybe as simple as that. Wait, that's kind of nice. Already 20 minutes? Okay, that's looking good. See you tomorrow.